Hey guys, thanks for watching. Today I have a fun video for you, I feel like. When I started my YouTube channel, my niece was like, I feel like you should do some videos for beginners. Now, I am not in the makeup industry, like I'm not in the beauty industry, that's not my career. Disclaimer, totally a hobby for me, but I've been wearing makeup for a while, and especially the last, I would say 3 to 4 years, I've really gotten into it more. And so I wanted to create a video to help the beginners kind of master winged liner. I mean, I wouldn't say that I've mastered it. Every day is like a new adventure with winged liner. Sometimes it's a hiss, a hiss, a hiss. Sometimes it's a hit, sometimes it's a miss. And there have been times where I've started with winged liner and then totally washed my face and been like, I can't do it. I give up. But I have had several friends of mine compliment me on my winged liner and ask how I did it and how I got them even. So I wanted to create this video for you guys and show you my tips and tricks on how to get a nice, precise winged liner. I don't want to say perfect. I don't think by any means it's perfect, and some days are definitely better than others, but here is how I get my winged liner. If you want to see my tips and tricks, please keep watching. Okay, I really hope that I'm in focus for you guys. I don't have a viewfinder, so I have to apologize if I like come in and out of focus or in and out of the frame, but I'm gonna do the best that I can to stay in it. So the first thing I'm gonna do is take some Scotch tape, and I just take a small little piece and I'm going to put it on the back of my hand and like pick it up a couple times, and then I want to angle it so that it looks as if my lower lash line just kept extending. Now I have foundation on right now just to kind of make the process go faster, but I would normally do this technique before I put my foundation on, but I haven't done concealer, so I'll be able to touch up. But what I want to do is just lay it down, kind of get the angle right there, so that it looks like my lower lash line is just extending. Now, I did already do this eye off camera, but normally what you're gonna wanna do is place your tape down first. Like my wings might be a little off today just because I did one eye first, but you're gonna wanna lay the tape down so that you can make sure your lines are even before getting started. Now for this next portion, I'm just going to speed through putting the shadow on so that we can get to the liner part. Okay, now the liner that I'm going to be using today is by Kat Von D, and it is her tattoo liner in Trooper. And I've tried so many different liners. I've tried gel liners, I've tried the kind with the felt tip, I've tried the ones with the wands, and I feel like the felt tip they just work best for me. I feel like I have more control over them. I like how I can move my hand close to the tip or further back, and I just like the precise point. Now, I'm gonna be a little extra, okay? I use the Kat Von D Trooper liner to kind of outline, and I received this Illamasqua Precision Ink eyeliner in one of my subscription bags, and I use that to fill it in because it's a little bit more thick. But for you, for a beginner, I would just choose one tool. I used to use the liner, the Kat Von D liner, to fill it in as well. I just happened to receive this and I felt like it was easy to fill it in. Or if you watch a lot of YouTube, you'll see a lot of people talk about the NYC liquid liner. I feel like that's hard for me to create the outline of my wing, but that also is really good for filling in. So I like to shake my liner up, and what I'm going to do first, I won't be able to like talk and do this, I don't think, because I'm still fairly new at winged liner myself, but I'm going to first do a thin line along my lash line, and then I'm going to, you'll see me flick out my wing, and then I'll just bring my wing in, and that's when I'll go in and fill it in with my other liner. So first, a thin line. I hope you can see what I'm doing. Now I'm going to flick out the wing. The tape helps me keep it nice. Now, I don't want to start all the way at the top where I ended. I want to go a little ways down and drag my line down. Sorry, I need to get really close, guys. Now I'm going to go in with my Illamasqua to fill it in, and then I'll pull the tape off and I'll see if I need to even it out. See, this one is thicker. Now what I'm going to do is remove the tape, and then I'll be able to compare the two sides and see if I need to thicken it up or touch it up anywhere. Just gently pull that off. And you can see they're not really, the thickness isn't even, so I'm going to go in with my Kat Von D, since it's more precise, and try to even it out a little bit. Okay, now I'm not gonna lie, this one is still a little bit more thin than this side, but I feel like if I keep going in, I'm just gonna ruin it and make it worse. And sometimes you just have to let well enough alone. Like, you need to like let it be, because if you just keep going in, like, it's gonna be bonkers. But I'm happy with it for the most part. My angles are pretty straight. They are about the same sort of thickness. And once I put mascara on, like, it'll even it out a little bit more. But that is how I get my nice crisp line. And now I'm just gonna go in and I'll finish the rest of my face, and I'll be able to touch up with concealer. Also, if you ever like mess up or your tape comes up and you get a little bit of liner underneath, it's always easier to take some concealer and sharpen up your edge and clean it up a little bit. But that's how I do my winged liner. Alright guys, there you have it. That is my secret on how to get a nice crisp winged liner. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Please comment down below if you have any other suggestions or requests you would like to see, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye!